Right now, all I'm wearing on my face is Onyx Shadow Sense from yesterday, Goddess Lipsense from yesterday, and Brows from yesterday. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my daily routine and let you get ready with me. First, I'm going to apply our medium anti-aging color correcting tinted moisturizer. And I'm just going to put it on this stipple brush. The stipple brush I'm using today is actually from the MUA brand. I got it at CVS for about $12. I really love, MUA has really good brushes for their price. So that's just gonna give you color correction, which is gonna give you more of a flawless base to start, or you can wear it alone. Then I'm going to go in with Senegence Anti-Aging Foundation in the color Tan. You can tell I like this foundation just a little bit. I used this foundation for 6 months, including on bridal parties and things like that. So you get every single ounce out of this. It's an air pump. You don't have to, you get every last ounce. So even though it's almost empty, I'm still getting some. I'm gonna stipple this on. Stippling literally means patting in. You're patting in your foundation. You're dabbing it on. We don't want to smear our foundation around. We don't want to lose a single drop of this foundation. We want it all to go to our face. This stuff is liquid gold. Don't apply with a makeup sponge. And stipple it on. Make sure you get up around your hairline, because it's also going to shield your skin from the sun, as well as anti-age. This foundation literally changed my skin overnight. I'd say probably within about 2 weeks of using it. It's skincare in a bottle and leaves your skin. It doesn't look, you can apply, I could put on 5 more coats of this and I would never look like cake face. It adheres to your face and creates its own color, and it's waterproof. It's still setting. Always take it down your neck and into your décolleté. You can see I have some hyperpigmentation on my face and chest, and this covers it all. I'm just gonna let that set for a second. And I'm going to set it with our powder. You take the powder 3 times. As you can see, there's powder coming out now. That's how you activate it. This stuff is so easy to use, perfect for on the go. I love it. Then you're just gonna swipe and set your foundation. And that is the loose translucent powder. And then I'm gonna go in and use our bronzer. Sorry. I'm gonna go back with the bronzer that I have in I like to use our loose translucent powder with our brush that it comes with, but the bronzing powder I tend to like to pour into an old container and apply it. So I just have an old CoverGirl container and I have my bronzer poured into it. And I like to apply it with a big fluff brush. I'm actually going to use the same brush that I used for my foundation. I love our bronzer. It has no orange hues. It can even be used on people that are Casper white. Okay. Trying to get comfortable. And I'm losing daylight. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use white concealer and I'm going to mix it with Candlelight just for an added bright under eye look. So I'm just mixing Candlelight and white on my finger. I'm going to dab it in. Take it down your nose for a slimming effect. Up and out of your forehead to highlight. Your Cupid's bow and your chin. If you have a pimple or any type of redness, rosacea, I would highly recommend the green concealer because the green's going to cancel out red. I struggle more with darkness, so I'm using the white highlighting concealer mixed with Candlelight because Candlelight has peach tones and peach cancels out darkness. You have to blend kind of quickly because not only is this stuff waterproof, anti-aging, sweat-proof, swim-proof, it also sets in about 60 to 90 seconds, and once it's set for the day. Struggling, losing daylight here. My studio light. There we go. So that is under the eye. Whew, got some of those bristles on my face. All right, now I'm gonna go in with Chocolate Cherry Blush. Our blushes and our concealers last forever because they're in tubes like this, just like the white concealer was. If you can see, I used a teeny tiny dot of this. One of these lasts about 18 months. A tiny dot is very pigmented. It goes a very, very long way. So I'm gonna go in with Chocolate Cherry Blush on my cheeks, and I'm just going to put it on my blush brush. Under the apple of my cheek. This is the apple. And it's cream to powder. That way it contains all of our anti-aging and skin shielding benefits. So you're gonna go pat, 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 and up, pat, pat, and up. And that is Chocolate Cherry. I'm gonna try something a little different today. I'm gonna contour with bronze blush scents. So I'm just gonna put a dot on the top of here. I'm gonna go in with my contour brush. I'm gonna stipple it on. Some people use Mocha Java for this. Mocha Java isn't quite dark enough for me to contour with. And I personally like to use bronze blush scents to contour with over Mocha Java because it sets easier and it's a lot easier to blend. You can see how easy that was. And I just contoured with literally a dot. So when I say it lasts forever, I mean it lasts forever. Now I'm gonna do it around my face. I'm gonna do the bridge of my nose for a sleeker, slimmer nose look. So all of this, I'm just using a tiny dot. And do the jawline, just like you want your muscles to be defined, you want your face to be defined. It's gonna give you a much more exotic look and slimmer. And take away from the features that you don't like as much and highlight the features that you love. Basically, highlighting is where you want to look bright, as well as where light would naturally hit you. Contouring is where your shadows would naturally fall, as well as anything that you would want to make more chiseled or smaller, like the bridge of your nose. Now I'm gonna go, so I still have on Onyx Shadow Sense from yesterday, y'all. And this Goddess Lipsense is from yesterday. It's 5 o'clock at night. Insanity. When I first started, all I had on my face was tinted moisturizer from yesterday. These products are like the Energizer Bunny. They go, 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 go. They keep up with my life. I don't have to reapply. When I do a bridal party as a makeup artist, I don't have to reapply their makeup. I don't have to stay after the first look and reapply their lipstick. Nothing comes off. I love this makeup. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm just gonna go in and contour just a little bit more. I'm gonna use my flat brush. You wanna contour where your eyelid ends, like you're gonna touch the top of your ear. And don't worry, we won't have any lines. We will go back and blend. So see? See what that does? Your temples. I love this powder. And I love using it with the blush scents because the blush scents literally grabs a hold of it and makes it stay as if it were waterproof as well, even though it's not. This palette is Wet n Wild. It's literally just called Contouring Palette. And I prefer the color Caramel Toffee 750A. It comes in 3 separate colors, but I can even use that on basically a client that's dark skin or Casper colored. You basically can adjust the color of it. I'm gonna go back in with what had a little bit of chocolate cherry blush on it and touch up my cheeks. I'm gonna take that chocolate cherry and just rub the excess on my eyelid. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with our paralyzer. This is what I call my J-Lo Glow. I'm gonna take my stipple brush again. A lot of people mix their paralyzer with their foundation. I don't like to do that. I love this stuff. It's liquid gold. I want to put it on top of everything. That way, I have the most glowing look and nothing covers it. So I'm going to go in under my eyes with this contour palette really quickly before I see how you want a lifted look. So you're giving yourself an eye lift down your nose. Woo. Now I'm just gonna blend. And while I pat on the paralyzer, so you can see that J-Lo glow. Gives you that lusted after dewy, fresh, clean look. I only used a drop on here. Love my paralyzer. You don't want any lines. You see how I'm contoured, but I have no harsh lines. That's my JLo Glow Pearlizer. The pearlizer is actually a foundation itself. So between the color correcting tinted moisturizer, the tan anti-aging foundation, and the anti-aging pearlizer, I have 3 coats of mechanical shield on my face. It's not an SPF, it's an actual mechanical shield on your face with scientific technology. It's protecting my skin from pollution, from the sun, from the environment, and it's also reversing aging, preventing aging, speeding cellular renewal on my face, which means I will age about 33% slower than anybody who does not wear this foundation. So times that by 3, I guess I'm gonna age 99% slower. There's nothing on this brush, I'm just blending. Okay, you wanna make sure your lips are clean when you apply Lipsense, because this is not a lip stain, this is not a lipstick. It is gonna molecularly bond to your lips. If you have foundation or anything on your lips, it's not gonna be able to bond to your actual lips and your skin cells as well. Let's see, what color do we wanna do? Typically try to match my outfit. I have not picked out my outfit yet. Been cleaning house all day, so still in my comfy clothes. Let's see. I think I'm going to do First Love with pink champagne on top. I'm gonna shake, 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 shake. Go one way. Your lips all the way open. Do your waterline. Let it set. That is one coat of First Love. Now I'm gonna go with the second coat. And then I'm going to go over it with pink champagne. That's First Love. Go over it with pink champagne. And that's just a pretty nude lip. And let it dry. Apply my glossy. The gloss helps to shield your Lipsense and make it last longer, as well as heal your skin, your lips. It is not a suggestion, it is actually required for the scientific process to work. Now I'm gonna go in and work on my eyes. I'm gonna take Snow, my favorite. I'm gonna go under my brows. I'm just gonna pat it in. With our products, you can determine how dark and how light you want it. You can use the exact same product and get a super natural look or a very dramatic look. You control it with how you apply it. If you pat it in, you're gonna get more of a pigmented color pop. If you swipe it back and forth and rub it in, you're gonna get more of a natural look. So I love to do snow on the inner corner of my eye like that. And then I'm going to go in with Mocha Java. I'm just gonna do my lid. Mocha Java is kind of like a taupe, a taupey brown. I love taupe and chocolate and brown eyes with white and cream. That's just my favorite. That's just my thing. So I'm just patting the Mocha Java in all along this moon right here, this crescent. I'm gonna do it around smoky eye. Now I'm gonna go in with Sandstone Pearl, and I'm just going to put a little bit here on my palette, and I'm going to go over the snow with the Sandstone Pearl for a shimmer, because snow is more of a matte. And this is Sandstone Pearl over snow. I used to hate using any cream makeup. I thought it was so hard to work with, but it's so much easier. I'm so glad I switched. And a little bit goes a long way, and I know that it's not just powder that's going to fall and flake all over my face. I just did half of my shadow without anything falling under my eyes. I used to have to wear tape under my eyes, or even put a piece of paper on my eyes or my clients to keep the shadow from falling underneath and creating a raccoon look. Now I'm going to go in with Garnet. I use this on my brows. Our brow scent is amazing as well, but it's been out of stock for a while. I cannot wait to get my hands on it again. But in the meantime, if you have lighter brows, you'll use Mocha Java. Darker brows, you'll use Garnet. You can even mix the two if you'd like. So I'm gonna go up. I like more of a boxy, very full brow. So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna create the arch here. And I'm gonna go down. I used to have to use 3 or 4 different brow fillers to get my brows to stay on and to look filled in enough, because I still have some left over on my brows from yesterday, so you can't tell, but I literally barely have any eyebrows. My brows fall out from my thyroid. So you want to make sure your brows extend all the way beyond your eyelid. And you can take your shadow out as far as your brows are. Then you just have a much bigger eye. I'm going to take what's left on it, and I always go under my eye and up. These last forever also. I've been using this one for 6 months. If you can tell, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm not even getting any out of the container, just using some from the tip. And I'm just going under my eye. Just accentuating this V right here. This is where you want your drama. This outer crease right here. If you have a shadow you don't want to give up and you just love it, I still use some of my Old Faithfuls too when I have more time. What I do is I take it and I just dab it in to my shadow sense while it's still damp, and it adheres it. It's like the best eyeshadow primer ever. Then I'm gonna go over. And then I'm just gonna dab it in with eyeshadow brush. Half the time, I don't do this every day, half the time I get ready at red lights, all of our stuff is so easy to take with me. So if I wanted to get ready in the car today, say the more red lights you hit, the better you're gonna look. This is all I would bring with me. On vacation, anything. I love how compact and simple it is to use. Our lash scents finally came back in stock. I typically don't like a waterproof mascara, but I love ours because it's especially during the summer when you get really sweaty, you don't get any type of runoff under your eye. Your lashes have two sides, so you're gonna go up and down, under and over. So see how pigmented that is? You're gonna do your upper lashes, you're gonna go back and forth. Back and forth. So under, over. You make a mistake, you better get it right away because this stuff is more than waterproof. It is so pigmented. It also helps your lashes to, just like all of our makeup is good for you. All of our makeup not only makes you look better, but it actually makes things better. So this has special vitamins in it that help to keep your lashes from being brittle and breaking. So not only are your lashes gonna be getting longer, they're gonna be getting stronger as well. If you wanted to change the look of that lip color, you could go in with Opal Gloss. See how pretty that is? It just gives like an iridescent sheen. Now I'm going to finish with almost always finish with my, one of the only things I still use of MAC is their highlighter. And I usually finish with it. And I can't find it. So give me just a second. That's a bummer. That stuff is magic. I used to use a lot of MAC products, but they have a lot of chemicals in them. They're not good for your skin. They're very drying. I cannot find my MAC highlighter. So I will go in with my second favorite. This is from Ulta. It's, I ordered it at Ulta.com. It's Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. And I'm just gonna go in similar to where I put the pearlizer. The one I usually use is MAC Baked Highlighter. And I just swipe it all over for even more of a sheen. Usually I use MAC Champagne. This is the finished look. Have a good Saturday.